What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be going over some highlights from It's a Games Feed most recent war for their 25th win in a row. You can see on the screen there, 137 over 136 victory. It got super close at the end of the war. This was the first war that I was a part of with It's a Game Feed, and you can see that we barely came out with the win over the Mighty Bus at level 23 clan, so it was extremely close. So we're going to go through some of the highlights of the war and some of the attacks. We're going to start from the bottom this time and work our way up. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, first replay we got here, we got Spacewalker coming in against Princess. And he's using a gobo lune attack strategy. Super interesting to see, so that's why I included it on the list. You can see he's coming from right where that air defense is. And there's another one right there next to the Wizard Tower. And the goal with gobo lune, at least the golems and bowlers portion, is you really want to focus on taking down 2 air defenses on your way to the town hall, whatever objective it is. So taking down the 2 air defenses, the queen, the CC are all the objectives of the kill squad, the golems and the bowlers. And it's just a unique strategy that I had to include it because I don't really, you don't really see a lot of people use this strategy. So it was very eye-catching to see it, so that's why I wanted to include it on the list here. Spacewalker coming in, poison comes down, those CC troops are getting fried, the enemy queen's already down, and he's waiting for the E-Jag to go down, and then the queen's going to shift up towards that air defense, and then once she takes that down, get the bowlers on the bottom there taking down a 3rd air defense. So he got 3 air defenses with the gobo portion. That's absolutely insane. And now there's only 1 air defense left. We got the loons coming in, the lava hounds. It's a huge rip. I mean, this base is completely destroyed. Both of the expos were set to ground. No chance for the base to stop, especially getting 3 air defenses. That's absolutely insane. And he's going to wipe the base pretty easily here with gobo lune. I do have gobo lune on my channel. It is maybe from a year or so ago. It is an older video, so I might have to redo the video. But it definitely covers how to use the strategy if you guys want to try the strategy out for yourself. Gobo lune is extremely powerful. As long as you can take down a couple air defenses on your way to the queen or the CC, all important objectives as you attack with this strategy. But gobo lune made the list because it was just so interesting to see the gobo lune attack strategy. So first attack coming in from Spacewalker with the gobo lune. Alright, next up on our list, we got Bilbo Baggins coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Attack against a Town Hall 11, a brand new Town Hall 11, but you can see the Queen's at, almost max level, and he's got some of the walls done. All the defenses are Town Hall 10 level, but it's still pretty, it's a pretty brave move as a Town Hall 10 to even attack a base like this. But Bilbo Baggins has no problem coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Attack to take down the base. Walker's going to push in through towards the enemy queen and the CC, and some of the healers split off there towards that P.E.K.K.A. Hogs are coming in to take down the air defense to keep them protected, and everybody is moving into the base nicely. He's really focusing on getting that CC out and taking down that enemy queen, so that way it doesn't mess up his hogs. So I had to include this in the list because, I mean, like I said, it's a pretty intimidating base for a Town Hall 10, and he has no problem, coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Attack, getting that 3-star against him. Absolutely incredible. Hogs coming in now against that Tesla farm. Wall worker's gone down, the P.E.K.K.A.s are coming out. So I can only assume that the attack was already, the base was already hit before, so Bilbo was already aware that there was a hound in there, because the hound is not going to do much against the hogs or the P.E.K.K.A. that it's attacking right now. It's a low damage, CC, and it's meant to stall out, the queen charges and all that. The hound is completely useless against the hog attack. The hogs are completely sweeping through the base, no problem. And Freeze comes on that backside, heal to finish up the base here, and he can pretty much swag that last heal that he has. He doesn't even have to use it, really. I mean, there's not a lot of defenses left at all, and this is going to be a nice, easy 3-star for him. I mean, he makes it look super easy, but I'm sure most Town Hall 10s would have struggled with that base, and Bilbo Baggins is making it look easy, coming in with the Queen Charge Hog Attack, and picking up the 3-star. I had to include it again because, again, it's just, I mean, it's a tough-looking base for a Town Hall 10, so Bilbo Baggins making it look easy. Alright, next up we got A coming in with a hybrid attack. He returns to the list. He was in the last video with a similar attack, I believe. But anyway, he comes in with a Queen Charge hybrid attack, and he's going towards that Town Hall. And I was watching this replay back, and actually everything pretty much goes wrong for him with this Queen Charge. You'll see here that he tries to get towards the Town Hall, but, queens don't like to listen. Anyway, she's pushing in towards the Town Hall. And here comes that wall breaker, sneaks in, breaks through the first layer. She's not going to go in there. She don't care. She's going to go to the right because, queens do what they want to do. I mean, you can put a Town Hall right in front of them, and if there's something more interesting to the right, she'll go to the right. That's just how it works. Anyway, so she's going towards the scatter shot compartment, Inferno Tower, And he's just checking for small bombs there. Sends in a test wall breaker, and he's got a baby dragon funneling that right side. She's going to take down that wizard tower and then start focusing on the wall, which gives him, you know, the prompting of putting down the freeze. And then here comes the wall breaker to break her through that compartment, push her towards the inferno tower, and the remainder of the defenses in that compartment. He's still trying to get her to go towards the town hall. He's got one wall breaker left. Now another rage comes down. He's going to use that final wall breaker to sneak in and take down the little conjunction where the town hall compartment is. Look at that, wide open. She's going to take down that cannon. Okay, takes down the collector. Fine. And what do you think she's going to target next? The expo, right? No, man. She's going to go all the way around, and I think she was going to go for the gold mine. Tesla pops out. She takes it down, heals her down, and there goes her ability. So Queen pretty much didn't do anything that was expected of her. I mean, typical Queen. And here comes the King to finish up the job. He's going to go towards the storage first. We got the siege barracks on the right side in the 3 o'clock corner. We got the P.E.K.K.A.s coming out. And here come the Hogs and the Miners through the middle of the base. Warren ability gets popped as the Eagle shots are firing down. King is redirecting finally into the Town Hall compartment. And here comes the enemy CC out of the, CC, and Hogs, Miners. Warren's pushing through. King's on the Town Hall. He's going to take it down. We got the Royal Champion on the right side with the Siege Barracks Hogs. And here comes that heal to replenish all the damage that the Miners and the Hogs have taken. That Expo in the Town Hall compartment is still up. And here comes some more Eagle shots down. Hogs and Miners are pushing through. Eagle's about to go down. And there's really not a lot of defenses left versus how many Hogs and Miners are left over. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. And they're pushing through the base. Enemy Queen's going to come down. We got a couple loons on the backside sniping off that remaining Expo that's focusing on the Warden right now. And this is going to be a nice, easy triple. Well, I wouldn't say easy. It probably is a little frustrating after what the Queen did, but he did get the 3-star even after dealing with the complications of dealing with the Queen. And he still ended up getting that triple. So great job here from A. Perfect example of how to use the Miner Hog attack. Super powerful right now, by the way, too. So if you guys are not using it at Town Hall 13, definitely recommend it, especially if you see the a certain base that's like easy to path and get your Miners and Hogs through. Definitely recommend it. Extremely powerful, and that's another easy 3-star for, well, again, not easy, but another 3-star for A. All right, so we got Sea Dog coming in here with a Queen Charge Hog attack. Sea Dog was the only person in the war, I believe, at least out of the Town Hall 13s, to get a 6-pack. That's right, not even me. I didn't even get a 6-pack this war. I did get one triple, which we will get to later on in the video. But Sea Dog coming in with the Queen Charge Hog attack, and he's going to walk his Queen from the 3 o'clock corner down to the 6 o'clock corner, and then he's going to break in with the Wall Wrecker to get her to that Inferno Tower. So you're going to see this work really well here. Here comes that first Rage. Lune's going to push in, the Coco Lune. Coco Lune's going to push in and search for any black air mines. None to be found. And here comes the Wall Wrecker. Wall Wrecker is going to push in towards that Inferno Tower and on the way to the Town Hall. So now the Queen can step up and grab. She can grab the air defenses. She can grab the Inferno Tower. The Wall Wrecker is going to get through that Wizard Tower by himself. King is falling down the 6 o'clock side, or the 6 o'clock corner for her. Here comes the enemy CC, and Poison is going to come down on top of them. And Wall Wrecker is going to push through towards the Town Hall compartment, open up, and do some work. I believe a couple Ice Golems and Loons come out of the CC. The Ice Golems is to freeze up everything around the Queen, and then the Loons that come out, oh, it's a P.E.K.K.A. It's a P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Golem. So the Loon that comes out is supposed to track any black air mines that come out or that are around. And I don't know if we got any or not. But anyway, here comes the Queen. She's pushing toward that Town Hall. And she's going to have to pop her ability here pretty shortly because she's taking a lot of fire. And those healers are getting absolutely roasted by the Inferno Tower out of the Town Hall. That does a lot of damage, like super fast, like crazy amount of damage. And here come the Hog Riders now. And they're surging in. Warden ability perfectly used, because if he used the heal spell, like I was thinking, like while I was watching, I was like, use the heal spell. But if he did, they would have died because the Eagle shots would have, they wouldn't have healed fast enough in order to recover. So that Warden ability was absolutely perfect. Hogs are pushing their way in towards the last remaining Inferno Tower, the Eagle, and the enemy Queen is now focusing on Sea Dog's Queen, as the Queen will try to take down the Eagle. And Royal Champion still has her ability. Oh, there's two Inferno Towers left. There's one next to the Eagle that I did not see. It's that single, and the single's not going to do much against a bunch of Hogs. We got a scatter shot still firing on them. Another heal spell comes down, and the Hogs are absolutely rolling through the base. I believe his other attack, I'm going to include at the end of the video. I'm pretty sure his other attack was Queen Charge Hogs as well. Definitely a strategy I'm going to have to practice and get good at, because he just makes it look easy. I mean, he just comes in and wrecks bases with Queen Charge Hogs like no problem. Sea Dog absolutely destroying this base, and coming in with an easy triple for him. And again, I'm going to include his second replay. I believe he uses the exact same thing on a different base in this war. Definitely helped secure the 25 win in a row for this team. And it's a game feed, absolutely destroying bases, and I'm trying my best to help out, but like I said, I only got one triple this war, and we, you know, do what you gotta do, man. But Sea Dog making it look easy with the queen charge hog attack, and the base is wrapping up nicely. It's going to be an easy 3-star for him, and if you watch till the end, you're gonna see his other attack with, I'm pretty sure it's the queen charge hog attack. All right, next up we got Boss.
Hey, Boss.
Coming in against their number 14, Steve Tarn FC. He's gonna hit him with a Yeti smash. He's gonna use the P.E.K.K.A.s to funnel, so not really a P.E.K.K.A. Yeti smash because he doesn't really, you know, the P.E.K.K.A.s don't really play a big role in this. They're just funneling for the Yetis. And so we got P.E.K.K.A. on the right side, P.E.K.K.A. on the left side, along with a baby dragon and a Coco loon. And lots of air scalies come out from there. P.E.K.K.A. does some work on the left and right side, doing some decent funneling. And then here comes a couple Yetis down. And the jump is going to be placed where the Town Hall compartment is. And then he's going to use his Quakes to break open the middle and surge his way through the base. Yeah, he's making their way along with the heroes and the healers. Rage comes down. Here comes the enemy CC, a hound, and a witch, I think. I think that's a witch right there, yep. And enemy queen is also entrenched in that poison, so that's a great poison right there. There goes that quake spell, so everybody's jumping over, and now they can get access to all 3 Inferno Towers. Wait, let's see. No, just 2 of them. That 4th one is out of range unless the queen walks around, or the Yeti might hit it or something. Scatter shots are available. Both of those Inferno Towers are available. You can get the Eagle Artillery, and here comes the Siege Barracks on the right side. And some of the Yetis are walking around, but that's okay. We got the queen on the bottom side. I don't know what she's doing. And the king's coming in towards that compartment. The king and queen both still have their abilities, so he's in a really good spot here. And unfortunately, that queen, though, is by herself towards that scatter shot. Now the scatter shot is firing on top of her, but he's got a lot of Yetis left over. The healers still following them, so the healers are constantly healing. You know, the P.E.K.K.A. that came out, the Yetis. And here comes the world champion on the back side to take down the Archer Tower, Grand Warden statue, and lots of other defenses around that area. And Yetis are pushing in. There goes the Eagle. Eagle's going to go down. Queen ability got popped, but she's going to go down to the scatter shot. Yep, she goes down. Here comes the Hogs out of the Siege Barracks, and I mean, it's looking pretty wrecked already. Once that last compartment goes down, that scatter shot and the Inferno Tower go down, it's pretty much a wrap. There's only like an Archer Tower, a cannon, air. Yeah, it's pretty much a wrap. Another easy 3-star coming in. Boss absolutely destroying the base with the Yeti smash, and it's another popular, you know, attack that It's a Game feed likes to use, and it's extremely strong. It's either P.E.K.K.A.s and Yetis or Miners and Hogs. That is the meta right now, and it absolutely destroys bases right now. As you can see here, an easy wipe for Boss, as he picks up this 3-star on Steve Tarn FC. Great job. And now for the main event of the evening. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so here I come in with a blimp bomb hybrid attack. And, you know, I actually was like yelled at for this attack, but it's okay, it happens. And you can see that the Yetis don't even make it into the Town Hall compartment. That's the point. I'm trying to push them into that compartment and then pull out the CC and kill them. They weren't even in the compartment, but the Yetimites did so much damage under the rage. They took down the Town Hall, no problem. Here comes the enemy CC towards my queen. I'm going to pull them out towards that corner there. And once that witch gets a little closer, then I place the rage down, making sure that I get the witch, because if I place it down too early, sometimes, you know, the poison will run out before, you know, the witch will get there, and then she'll survive. And it's just a really big annoyance. Anyway, king's coming down. He's going to funnel the left side there. He's going to go towards the 9 o'clock corner and then work his way down. I brought a P.E.K.K.A. with this composition because I knew he was going to die on the way, or at least be really hurt. So I needed more help on that left side to funnel, because I'm going to be shooting right where the Inferno Tower is, and then just like kind of smashing my way through the Inferno Towers, the scatter shot, the Eagle. That was the pathing I was setting up. So with the hybrid attack, you always want to set up pathing for the Hogs and the Miners to make their way around the base easily, and where they can stay together, because when they start splitting up, that's when the attack starts to lose a lot of its power. If the Miners and the Hogs are together though, it's a very strong attack strategy. Hogs take down the defenses. I mean, Miners do too, but the Hogs take down the defenses, Miners take down any buildings that the Hogs don't attack. And it's a really good complement towards each other. And as long as they're together as they push their way towards the base, there's not really any attack that can stop it. In the last video, I believe it was A who used the same attack, and like the Hogs and the Miners basically carried the whole attack. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like 80% of the base was still up, and the Hogs and the Miners by themselves took down the entire base. Of course, the World Champion, the Grand Warden, was there, but the King was down, the Queen was down. And I believe the enemy CC was like a little, like there's like a few pups left over. But the Hogs and the Miners absolutely destroyed this base. This is one of my favorite attacks right now at Town Hall 13. I also use the P.E.K.K.A. Yeti one sometimes if the base is actually suitable to it, and I can get a lot of value from the Quakes. But yeah, guys, that was my triple for the war, and I believe I was one of the last attacks. And I was actually the person that got that 137th star to put them up by 1 star. Alright, so next up we got Doc hitting Matrix, their number 12, with a Queen Charge Hog Attack. And this base was on either Itsu's live stream or video, but I saw Itsu hit a base that looked like this, and he tripled it using a Queen Charge Hybrid Attack. So Doc's going to come in with a Queen Charge Hog Attack, and he's basically going to do the same thing that Itsu did, except he's not going to use wall breakers, and he's using, of course, all hogs instead of the hybrid attack, which still worked because you can see here Coco Lune's coming in, Queen's going to make her way towards the right side of the base. Walker's going to come in to open up where the Inferno Tower is. He's going to push towards the Eagle, enemy CC, Royal Champion, all that good stuff. King's coming down the right side. He's going to clear all the buildings on the right side so she doesn't walk that way. He's coming towards the drill, and then he's going to walk all the way back around and start clearing out that right side. Queen's going to go towards the Inferno Tower, take it down easily. And now here comes the enemy CC. We got a Hound, we got an Ice Golem, and he's going to be able to take them down pretty easily. Poison comes down on top of the Ice Golem and Hound. I believe he placed it to the left to try to get the Royal Champion as well. I guess he assumed that the Royal Champion would lock on to the Queen or perhaps the Wall Wrecker or something. But the Queen's going to take down the Hound, and all the pups are going down now. Ice Golem is popped. Yeah, Ice Golem just got popped by the P.E.K.K.A coming out, and King does a great job funneling pretty much the entire right side by himself. And now the Queen is pushing in, and he's going to bring the hogs on the left side of the base along with the Warden and the Royal Champion. So yeah, the Eagle is down. Queen is doing tons of work, getting tons of value. That P.E.K.K.A coming out is leading the way, soaking up lots of damage for her. And now she's taking the Scatter Shot, and she's going to take down the Scatter Shot and push towards that Tesla farm. Great value from that Queen Charge as she continues to push towards the base. Here comes the hogs now. First heal comes down in that Inferno Tower compartment. Scatter Shot is on top of them. And as he pushes in towards the base, hogs are going to jump over. The second heal is going to come down on top of the Scatter Shot, and the Scatter Shot is going to go down. Now all that's left is really the Town Hall and that backside Inferno along with the enemy heroes. And then here comes that third heal on top of the hogs that are attacking the Town Hall with tons of skeletons. That's a lot of skellies coming out of there. And he's still holding on to his Warden ability as the Royal Champion and the hogs on the top approach towards that Queen. The Grand Warden ability gets popped, and he actually saves some of the ones in the middle as well. The single's going to go down, the Witch Tower is going to go down, and the remaining defenses absolutely get shredded. Doc with an absolutely surgical attack. Beautiful Queen Charge. I mean, that Queen Charge got so much value, and he's able to easily take down this base with the Queen Charge Hog Attack. Yeah, so we have one more replay left now, and then I'm going to have Sea Dog's second replay play, and then it'll be the end of the video. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far though, but Doc picking up an easy 3-star with the Queen Charge Hog Attack. Alright, last but not least, we got grumpy old man Wyatt. Nah, I'm just playing. But Wyatt's coming in with the Queen Charge Hog Attack. He did not like my first attack. For the war, I used the hybrid attack that I used earlier in the video, but I could not get the 3-star as I believe I Queen walked right into a multi, and she couldn't reach it, so she ended up getting roasted, and it ended up hindering my attack, and he was not a fan of that. But anyway, Wyatt's coming in with the Queen Charge Hog Attack. He took down the enemy CC pretty easily, and once he gets through the first layer, he's got a jump spell to get to all the high value targets that he wants to attack. He's got, a couple of Inferno Towers, a Town Hall. He can even reach the Scatter Shots, Eagle Artillery, lots of good value there. And here comes the Ice Golem and King on the right side. It's going to take down, the enemy Queen, the World Champion. Lots of great value from that King right there. Ice Golem is freezing them up for a little bit. Here comes the remaining wall breakers to break in where that Archer Tower is. And the King is going to take down the Queen and the World Champion. Great value there. Jump is placed down. Here comes the Queen pushing in towards the base. He's going to go up towards that cannon first. And then the King completes his funnel on the right side, completely destroying that side. And the Queen's going to jump in towards the Inferno Tower, the Town Hall, the other Inferno. I mean, lots of great value there. Here comes a minion to help out with those air skellies. And let's see where he's going to place the hogs now. The hogs are going to come on the backside. You can see the moat in the middle of the base where the air sweepers are. There's a big gap right there. So the hogs will come in right on that bottom side, and they're going to stay on that path as they make their way through the base. Queen's going to push in. She's taking down the Town Hall. She's going to take down the other Inferno Tower. She's going to take down that Scatter Shot. And she's going to continue pushing in as the hogs make their way from the bottom side of the base. Warden ability gets popped right before the Eagle hits them, and the Eagle's about to go down from the Queen. And the Queen's going to take down that last Scatter Shot as the enemy King engages her. Oh, she barely gets the Scatter Shot. She goes down. Great value from the Queen there. Absolutely incredible. And there goes that last heal spell as the remaining hogs and the World Champion and the Grand Warden's going to push through the remainder of the base. No big defenses left here. I mean, the King is still alive, but the World Champion's there to help out with the Hog Riders. And here comes a Lune to help assist with it. Here comes the hogs out of the Siege Barracks. So it's a little extra reinforcement. I mean, absolutely great value from the Queen Charge again, leading to another easy 3 for grumpy old man Wyatt. And the only reason I say that is because, again, he did not like my first attack that I ended up getting well, I basically failed on it, and then my second attack, I blimped right into an air sweeper. That's why my blimp landed on the outside of Town Hall, and he wasn't happy about that. But gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, Wyatt comes with the 3-star Queen Charge Hog Attack. And before I let Sea Dog's second replay play, let's go into the war events real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I wasn't the last attack, but I did get the last star. There was 10 minutes left in the war. I get the last star. That pushes up to 137, but I believe it was, yeah, it was Looter that attacked this base right here. And it was a Town Hall 13 that didn't have any scatter shots. He tied it up at 136, and then I got the clutch star to get 137. So that was pretty cool. And I'm gonna let Sea Dogs play now. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. That's 25 wins in a row for It's a Game Feed. I am currently in the next war with them, and we're pushing for 26, and hopefully we can hold off. It was a pretty tough war. It was a pretty tough opponent, and they definitely almost gave us a run for our money. But 25 wins in a row for It's a Game Feed. Very talented people on their side. Again, I'm honored that I'm able to record the footage for you guys and show you their attacks and stuff like that. Some crazy attacks. I couldn't include them all because it would make the video very long. But those are just some of the highlights from the latest war. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys got any questions, feel free to let me know. Again, It's a Game Feed has a YouTube channel where they post their own attacks on that channel, so you can see how they attack all kinds of bases. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. If you guys again have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.